try your damnedest to make your GPA as incredible as it can be, and then make it the least interesting thing about you.
Welcome to the very first episode of Get Hired. My name is Dennis.
And I'm Clinton.
And we're here to share expert advice to help you find a job.
Today's episode is all about GPA, grade point average, how important it is, the degree that you guys should be stressing out about it, and we're going to be talking about that today. The first clip we want to show you is from Victoria, BC, and it's our buddy Taylor.
It's well shown that GPA is not everything, unless all you want to do is get higher GPA. Like if GPA is your end goal in itself, go for it. If getting scholarships is all you want, go for it. And if you want to be the university researcher or professor, go for it, because that's what's going to get you into there. But if you want to just, if university is not so much about becoming a professor for you, it's more about like getting an experience that'll help you the rest of your life. Don't focus on GPA, focus on those so-called extracurricular experiences.
So after hearing Taylor, he bashes GPA a little bit in terms of having you do more experiential learning. Why is that?
Well, frankly, I would agree. I think GPA doesn't have a whole lot of, it's an academic benchmark. It's only really relevant in the academic streams. Where do you see GPA in the real world?
Well, I think next clip with Govind, a recent graduate from NAIT, shows why it's important to have a balance and not just focus on one or the other.
So the significance on network versus GPA, that was fascinating. Because your GPA is good for one thing in many ways, and it's getting you in the first door. If you're applying the traditional route, you need a good GPA to get past the screening process. But a network will eat that GPA up alive. So it's not to say you don't want the 4.0 or you don't want to get as close to it as possible, but make it the least interesting thing about yourself. Because the individuals, you and I both know, those individuals that work their tails off in the class and come out with a 4.0 but have no soft skills, go nowhere because they cannot communicate their value.
After all that, we've come up with a couple points that we want you guys to consider in this conversation about GPA. The first point is that high GPA does not guarantee you a good job. It's good to focus on your GPA. This is not an excuse to slack off. But we're just being realistic that good grades don't equal good employment.
And number two, GPA is important, but you have to find balance between your GPA and in-class work, as well as experiential learning and skills development and ability to communicate your skills in this working environment. So, be able to balance those things. And that's point number two.
We're two recent grads. We just showed you two clips of two other recent graduates. If you're an employer watching this, we'd love you to weigh in on this. How important is GPA? Do you ask for GPA for any potential candidates that come across your desk? Send us a video or connect with us at roadtoemployment.ca.
And in the coming weeks, we will post your video reply as a way to prove or disprove what we were saying today. Please, if you're an employer, share your opinion so youth across Canada can get a better understanding of whether they should focus on their in-class studies or on their experience and skills and all the other things we've heard about.
Because employment advice, it's for sharing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to fire them our way.
And tune in next week on Tuesday for a brand new episode of Get Hired.
Cheers, guys.
Right? It's crazy. Your 4.0, I don't have a 4.0, not even close, but your 4.0 will get destroyed by the nephew, right? In some cases.
Yeah.
That's nepotism, that's a bit different. But anyone who has a contact.
Yeah.
So I've focused on network.